Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
I'm a fighter, and in more ways than one. I've been fighting most of my life. Actual fighting didn't probably interest me until about maybe 12, 13 years old. And ever since then I've been just kind of teaching myself. I'm constantly training. Almost every day, every night. It takes a lot of hard work to get to where I have today. As a kid, I was picked on a lot. Always riding on the bus, the bigger kids would pick on me. I was getting put down. And just when I thought school wasn't enough, I'd get it at home too. Words can't even explain what I've gone through at home, but I try not to think about it. And I just plain and simple grew sick of it, so I did something about it. And there's a lot of points in my life where I just completely gave up on myself. I wasn't going to have any more of it. I couldn't take any more of it. The majority of my life I've had anger problems, and from then I just started taking down everybody that pissed me off. I spent most of my life alone. No one to talk to, no one to play with. Living out in the country like I did for the first maybe 14 years of my life, I didn't get to see any of my friends. Barely ever got to leave the house. But it wasn't just that. The times I did get angry and the time I did show anger, it got a lot of people afraid of me. But I never wanted that. There were many times in my life that I was afraid of myself. A lot of times I didn't know who I truly was. I knew I needed help. I just wasn't used to the idea of getting outside help. I was afraid to go to people. And for over 10 years, I just bottled all my problems. I didn't talk to anybody. And one day, that came back to haunt me. I got so angry, I didn't care anymore. I just let my anger take control. And it destroyed me from the inside. So the question is, why do I fight? Why do I train? It's a way for me to vent, to release all that anger and all that stress I've kept in. And it took me a long time, but I finally learned that I need to open up. And my friends have been there for me ever since. I can't thank them enough for it. And on the plus side, I've gotten bigger, gotten stronger. And I just want to get bigger and stronger every day I train. I've set that goal for myself. I want to get bigger, and I want to get stronger. It's just something that's become something I'll have to do now. And now I've got enough strength to know that I can control myself. I can stop myself from hitting a breaking point. I can take the time to cool down instead of letting my anger jump to my instincts and letting it control myself. And I actually know who I am now. And I love who I am. And if it wasn't for the people around me that cared so much, I don't know where I'd be or what I'd do without them. And personally, I really don't want to think about it. That life's not me anymore. It turns out all it takes is a few good people to care about you. And to believe in yourself. To never give up. And those of you that have helped me, I just want to say, thank you.